Welcome back to Phones and Drones. I wanted to take some time out and do a little speed test comparison through my Verizon and T-Mobile service. I've had a bunch of comments as well as personal friends wondering about this and asking, is T-Mobile worth it at this point, or should they stick to the tried and true Verizon wireless system? We all know about Verizon at this point. Verizon's been around forever. They have one of the older networks with CDMA technology that they're slowly moving to their new LTE service. We know about AT&T and T-Mobile using GSM for their LTE service and all that. So the question is, nowadays T-Mobile has claimed that they're the fastest wireless provider. They've claimed that they've improved their network substantially. And personally, I can vouch for that. I've been using T-Mobile as my personal device now for about a year. However, I still do have Verizon as well, and you can see here that they're both my daily phones. These phones might not be the exact same device. However, they both have Snapdragon 835 processors. They're both a flagship level phone for 2017. So we're going to sit here and run 3 tests, one from speedtest.net. We'll use OpenSignal and then also use the coverage map to try to see what the speed tests tell us about each device. Again, my Verizon SIM card is on the left here on the Essential phone, and on the right my T-Mobile SIM card is in the Galaxy Note 8. So I have cleared everything out of the recently running apps. You can see nothing's running, so we'll start from scratch here. And we'll start with speedtest.net and see what happens. Now, I am in Jacksonville, Florida, so you got to keep these in mind. These tests will vary for you depending on your location, depending on the time of day, and all that good stuff. As you can see here, though, they are pretty much neck and neck with this first one, T-Mobile edging out Verizon with a 49 megabytes per second over the 47.5. The upload speed was substantially larger as well with the Note 8. We'll go ahead and run that one more time. As you can see down below too, for some reason they did select different servers to run off of when you just put it on automatic. I will set this to a manual local server after this test. That way we can see as well what happens. So here we have the opposite result. We have 48 megs on Verizon, then only 41 on T-Mobile. So right now they're 1 and 1 in the tests. Go ahead and change the server. Alright. Do this one more time and then we'll switch the apps. Alright, and Verizon took this one as well. As you can see, it had 54.74 as opposed to 39.21. Neither are terrible, neither are great. They're both respectable scores. Personally though, however, for the price you pay for T-Mobile service right now, I believe that it is they have a fair price on their product. So we'll go ahead and run this one as well right now and see what happens. And again, we have Verizon taking this test. You can see T-Mobile in my area is still strong, but not as strong as Verizon. However, they are not quite there yet. Now, when I personally had Verizon as my primary carrier, my bill was around $200 a month for the couple of lines I had. For the exact same service with T-Mobile, I'm paying literally $110. It's almost half the price. So for this little difference in speed that we're looking at here, I don't see it daily using it just for browsing the internet or streaming music. You might, again, it depends on your area as well. But clearly T-Mobile has picked up their game from what they used to be. I'll go ahead and use this final test here and see what happens. This one was pretty even. We had 41.8 on the T-Mobile, I'm sorry, on the Verizon, and then 42.4 on the Verizon, excuse me, T-Mobile. Try to clear this up for you to see a little better. We'll go ahead and run this one more time and be done. As you can see, it's pretty comparable. Really depends on what you're going to be using it for. I've had no issues, again, personally, with drop calls, with sending text messages, or any of those other concerns. In my area, like I said, just to recap, T-Mobile definitely does not have the fastest service, but it is respectable for what you're paying for. And here we are again. Verizon took it 42 megs to 36.7 megs. Again, this will vary depending on your location. I hope this helps y'all figure it out and make a wise decision if you want to switch from T-Mobile to Verizon or vice versa. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment down below. Are y'all going to be switching? Let me know.